welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a story time video. I believe this is my first story time, other than the other natural stories that I tell when I'm talking about other topics. This is like a full-on out story time of the time that I was pushed into the bleachers by a large group of people. I talked about this periodically on my channel about how I was bullied a lot in school. So this is kind of one of those stories. So when I was in elementary school, right? So when you're in elementary school, you know, you have the good old days. You had one teacher who taught you all the subjects. And then throughout the day, you would have times where you would go to your specials or your electives. I think we called them specials, like special classes. And these classes would be art, music, gym, stuff like that. And was gym every day? I can't remember if gym was every day, but it would be, we had different classes and stuff like that. But they would change up. So you have music on Mondays, art on Tuesdays, and stuff like that, right? So this particular day we had gym. And you guys know how gym goes. You have your normal warm-ups in the beginning, and then they assign you a something to do. They have something planned, whether it's a sport or whatever. So the activity for that particular day was volleyball. Now, in case you haven't met me in person, or if you can't tell from the photos that I post on my Instagram, I am 5 feet tall. 5'0", not 5'1", not I'm exactly 5 feet. When I get measured at the doctor's appointment things, I'm at 5, exactly 5 feet. So I've always been really short, and volleyball is not short people friendly. So, I already knew I was gonna suck at this. I literally dreaded this so bad because I knew I was gonna suck. And I tried to because throughout each round you have to switch positions on your team. And so I tried to pick positions to where I could wait out having to be in the front, because when you were at that front position, you had to serve. And I knew that me not being tall enough for the net, that was going to be really difficult. So we ended up playing volleyball, and it went okay. Again, I kind of started off in the back, and then I had to move my way up. But I think I chose the last spot, because by the time I got to the front, that was the last round. So we were playing, going back and forth, and it was fine. And then yeah, so it was my turn to get to the front and serve the volleyball. And I was so freaking nervous because I had no hope for getting this ball over. And don't get me wrong, I have I can hit, but I'm little and I can't, it's just, I knew it wasn't gonna work out. And I think normally you get maybe 1 or 2 tries and you have to give up. But my PE teacher, he kept trying to get me to do it. He wouldn't give up on me, I guess. And so I kept trying and I just couldn't do it. And then I finally got it to where it hit the top of the net and then went over, and then we just stopped the whole game. And at this time, so gym was the last class of the day. So after gym, we had to go to the buses right after. And so we had all of our book bags and stuff in the bleachers. So after that horrible performance I had, you know how kids are, kids are really competitive. And so people took it to heart that I couldn't get the ball over the net, and people were screaming at me. They were getting really upset. And so they were even more upset to find out that after I couldn't get the ball over the net, that the whole game was over. Class was over at the point. So everybody was just pissed and yelling at me, and everyone started crowding around in a circle and started yelling at me. so I just left. I left and I went to go get my book bag from the Bleachers, and I was like, you know what, I'm over this. Like, I'm just gonna go get my book bag and stay in the line. My whole entire team, and mind you, like, I don't even remember the exact number of people, but it was at least, because we were like a class of like 20, 23-ish students. So I'll say about around like 12. We'll say 12. There were like 12 people on that team, right? My entire team came over, and not only were they screaming at me, no, you know, they were yelling at me to the point where like saliva started coming out of their mouths. Like, it was like that bad. And I will never forget, I'm not gonna say his name, but there's this one guy in particular who was like really, really upset that he kept like body checking me. Like, he kept like doing like that, and then it got to the point where like I fell into the bleachers, and like every time I tried to get up, everyone just kept pushing me. Like, everyone was just like taking turns. It's like someone would grab their book bag and then they would push me, and then someone else would grab their book bag and they would push me. They literally wouldn't let me get up and like get my stuff. So after getting like pushed over and over again and yelled at for a volleyball game, mind you, I finally was able to get up. Now, mind you, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I was the first person at the Bleachers to go and get my book bag because I was over it. After all that had happened, I was the last person to get my book bag and be in line with everyone else. So you can imagine how like traumatizing and how much I was like on the verge of tears because people were just being so mean to me over a game. And it's like, it's really true. Like, kids are mean, and again, like, it's just a game. And so, you know, if any of you guys out there are watching are, you know, super competitive, I'm super competitive. I was mad at myself that I did so horribly, but at the end of the day, it's a game. It's the gym. Like, and I get it, like, when you're a kid, like, sometimes your gym cred is like, you know, a big thing, but at the end of the day, it's really not that serious. So I say that to say, don't bully people and don't make people feel bad, and don't kick them when they're down. Literally, like, I was already feeling bad that I didn't do well, and then for people to make me feel like, people were trying to literally make me like feel horrible for not being able to get that ball over the net. But again, I'm 5 feet. I'm 5 feet now, but back then I can imagine how small I was, and how I was also very frail. Like, I didn't have a lot of body meat on me. I was very, very, very skinny and short, and so I just didn't have a lot of, like, you know, power that you need in volleyball. And so yeah, that's just, yeah, people just people are anyway, yeah, if you guys have any, I hope not similar stories, but if you guys have any stories of you being picked on in school, let me know in the comments so we can talk about it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.